Welcome. In this video, I will be installing studs. Most concrete floors are never flat, level, or straight. This floor is as much as an inch off, so to compensate for that, each stud needs to be measured and cut differently. When I measure for a stud, I measure from the top of the bottom plate up to the bottom of the top plate. Write the measurement down on the top plate of each location. I have previously measured and cut this corner stud and have nailed 2x2s to the corner's edge. These 2x2s help support the corner. Before I install the second stud of this corner, I fill the void with fiberglass insulation. This assists in creating a draft stop. We'll talk more about that in future videos. When creating a corner, nail each stud at the top and the bottom plate. Then put 2 additional nails in each of the 2x2 blockings. This will strengthen the corner. Nail each connection with a minimum of 3 nails, 2 on one side and 1 on the other. Repeat that at the top and the bottom of each stud. Keep studs aligned with the top and bottom plate, and keep them on a 16-inch on-center layout. When I measure for a stud, I write the measurement on the top plate at the layout, so when I get down from the ladder, I can read the measurement. Most all studs have a bow, or what we call a crown. It's very important to crown all of our studs in the same direction. This keeps the wall straighter and more pleasing to the eye. Here I am using a plumb bob to make sure that the top plate aligns with the bottom plate. Mark at the point of the plumb bob, then measure, then transfer that measurement up to the ceiling for the top plate. Here I had a camera failure. I will explain this photo. All the walls are called partitions. When a wall intersects with another wall, we frame a partition T, which is 2 studs separated by 3 to 4 2x4 blocks, as shown here. I also installed the top plate for this closet wall, with some lateral blocks to support the short wall, and again another partition T. I thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.